Hey everybody, welcome to My Usual Me and welcome back to Sons of the Forest, where today I'm going to be downloading and installing a mod application which with the click of a button should allow you to resurrect both Kelvin and Virginia. This was sent to me by Gonzalo Chimino. He's been a software architect for over 20 years, and he saw my video, my previous video on how to resurrect both Kelvin and Virginia, but that caused you to have to go into the game files and change the game files. And if some of you had difficulty with it, he created this in the last week, and with the click of a button, you should be able to resurrect Kelvin or Virginia. Also, you should be able to relocate them with this setting right here if you can't find them. And also with this setting, you should be able to allow Virginia to not have any hard feelings toward you if you've ever harmed her and she's gone away. So I'm going to download this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to install it. I'm going to try it out. So stay to the end because I'm going to be trying all of these different applications within the application or settings within the application. And we're going to go ahead and give it a whirl. So I also had an independent software engineer take a look at this, and he couldn't find anything wrong with it. And these are Google Drive files, but I want to urge caution with anything that ever changes a game. You want to make sure that you're safe. I always want to exercise safety over gameplay, okay? So save early, save often, and I'm going to put a link down below for VirusTotal so you can go ahead and use that. And if you feel uncomfortable, don't bother with this. But if you do and you want to go ahead and give it a try, we're going to download it. We're going to install it right now. I'm going to take a chance. The community seems like that they like what he's done, so we're going to go ahead and give it a whirl. Here we go. All right, on the Steam community page, it says, according to the instructions, save in a new slot and exit the game. Download Sons of the Forest Pet Cemetery Ritual from the Discord, and I'll put that link down below. It says open up your the exe file, select your ID, then select either multiplayer or single player, then select the file that you want, your save that you want to go ahead and use. Click on the person that you want to revive, click OK. It'll say that they are alive, and go ahead and accept, and then it will create a backup file with a GUID in the file name to undo the change if desired. So you can delete those if you need to get rid of them. All right, so that's what we're going to do. All right, I've downloaded the file. We're going to go ahead and we're going to open that up. And I'm going to go to the exe file, which is right here. Double click on it, extract it all, and go ahead and extract it. There we go. Open it up, exe. I'm going to run this as administrator because it doesn't want to let me do it. Okay, run anyway. There we go. There it is. Okay, so there's the application right there. All right, now that I've got this application open, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to minimize this. We're going to go ahead and find a save that I can trust. We're going to execute both of these guys, and then we'll get going. All right, this is always a good save for me to use because this is right after I beat the game for the first time. Kelvin and Virginia are right next to each other. So I'm going to dispatch Kelvin first. Sorry, buddy. She'll come over here and start crying. So sorry. So sorry. All right, and now she's gone too. All right, I'm going to pick up that pistol. Oh, I already have a pistol, so never mind. All right, so we're going to go ahead and save the game, guys. I'm just going to save it right here, new save. And now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to log out. I'm going to quit. We're going to close out our game completely. Now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the last save. Actually, let me close this out right quick and open it back up. Sons of the Forest, Kelvin, Virginia, EXE, and it's going to be single player. This should be my last save right here. We're going to go ahead and we're going to make Kelvin come to life first. There we go. Okay, there it's this little white right down in here. And then you want to start a ritual to bring Kelvin back to life? Yes. Kelvin is alive. Share in the comments and let me know if it was helpful. Okay. All right, I'm going to close that out. And we're going to go ahead and that should be right. So I'm going to close this. I'm going to minimize this. We're going to start this back up, and we're going to go back to the old save, and we're going to see if Kelvin is back to life. It's right here. This is the last one. Yes, it's 4:16 a.m. where I'm at. I've been up all night waiting for the confirmation on this file to make sure that it was going to be safe. And he is alive, ladies and gentlemen. He is alive. She's still not alive, but he is alive once again. So that worked. That worked like a charm, and I can interact with him. So this is good. He's walking away because he's probably not happy. Okay, so now that he's alive, let's go ahead and we're going to go and I'm going to go ahead and quit out again, and we're going to see if we can bring Virginia back to life after Kelvin is alive already. Actually, I should probably save the game. Should save the game again. Okay, we're going to save the game again. There we go. Now we're going to bring Virginia back to life. I'm going to go back in here, EXE, and then we're going to go single player. This is the new save. I think that's correct. Yep. And right now, I'm going to go unclick no hard feelings, and I'm going to go ahead and bring Virginia back to life. And I'm going to show you what happens when you bring her back to life, but she's going to have hard feelings against me. She's going to have a grudge against me. She's going to be scared. So she's alive, but I don't have the hard feelings clicked. So we're going to do that. I'm going to close this out. He wants us to know, or to let him know how it worked. I'll let him know personally, so I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and close this out again, and we'll go ahead and minimize that, and then we'll go ahead and play, and let's see if Virginia's back to life. She should run away from me, I think, because anytime you hurt Virginia, she's going to hold a grudge against you, right? So she should hold a grudge against me. We'll go ahead and do this. Now this time I won't save the game so that I can use that same save, but I'll go back in and I'll fix it so that there's no hard feelings, and we'll see if she reacts differently. She should be running away from me when we log in. All right, so there she goes, and she's running like a banshee. She's running like a crazy person because she's afraid of me now. So she's back to she is back alive. She is afraid of me. I don't think I'm going to be able to interact with her because she has no affinity. Yeah, she doesn't. She's like she was back in the day. She's running. I'm not going to catch her. She's like a cheetah with those 3 legs, man. A 3-legged cheetah. She's like a crazy tripod. All right, so we're going to go ahead and log out. I'm not going to save the game, which will get me back to where she was. So as you can see, she is afraid of me. Go back into the EXE file again. Click on it. Now we're going to go ahead and go no hard feelings with her. Single player, right there. Virginia live. You want to bring her back to life with no hard feelings because that's automatically clicked, but you want to make sure it's clicked. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay, Virginia is live. Share it in the comments. Okay, yeah. Well, we're not going to share it in the comments just yet, but we will do that later on. I'm going to go ahead and close this out. Minimize. We're going to play the game again. Single player. Continue. This is the save. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give her pistol. Hit R. Give her the pistol. I'm going to have to give her her GPS locator again, and then there should be this one last person. Or maybe they didn't spawn in this time. Anyway, so she can be given her weapon. She can be given clothes to change into. So everything seems like it's right. Everything seems like it's good. I think everything's all right. The only thing we need to do now is to be able to summon Virginia to the location that I want her to be summoned to. So we're going to go into a different save, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try that out. So let me go ahead and let me close this out. Let me quit. Okay, the final thing for me to test on this application is whether or not I can teleport her to my location. So let's go ahead and go continue. And I'm going to find the save I wanted to save, which is going to be day 62. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves down is what we're looking for. When I go ahead and go into the application, because that's my current save. So what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull this back up, and we're going to double click on the EXE file, and I'm going to go single player, and this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 files down, and we could go relocate, and then I'm going to go ahead and Virginia live. Yes. Okay. And now I can go ahead and close that out because she was not in camp in the last time I played the game. So Let's go ahead and let's minimize this. Let's see if she is at my location or if she spawned somewhere else. She may spawn somewhere else. She was east of me on the lake. So we're going to go continue right here, day 62, and let's see if she's at the camp or right next to me. Oh, that's right. I forgot. I saved this game over at the lake where she was at, and now she is no longer there. She is down. Okay, they have her over here for some reason, and I don't know why. All right, I logged out and logged back in to see if that was going to, because I didn't save the game this time. This is my current save still, but this application will keep her where she's at. So it does alter the game file itself. So even though you don't save it, it still alters the game file. So she's still in that same location. So I'm going to go run to her, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to see if I can. It's going to get dark in a second. Let's go ahead and sleep till morning, and then I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can't track her down. Okay, guys. Well, I went ahead and I tracked her down, and we killed some enemies. She's over here at the rope gun cave, which is also where the forest spawn is. It's in the southeast of my camp from the beach. If you played this game for any length of time, you know you can spawn at the beach or in the forest or up in the mountains. There's 3 different locations. He has her spawning here on his application, okay? It's at the rope gun cave and where the forest spawn is. So if you don't have a GPS on her, you're going to have to look around for her, but she's going to be here. And when I teleported her from our other location to here, she kept her weapons, she kept her GPS, which is amazing. It's great. It was easy to find her. But if she didn't have those things, if she's dead and you have to revive her, then she won't have those things, right? So you'll have to re-equip her. So anyway, guys, I think this application is good. I think that we can go ahead and give it a thumbs up, a gold star. And I want to thank Gonzalo Chimino for emailing me because I'm super excited about this. I think it makes it a lot easier than my previous video where you have to go in and you have to edit the game files manually. Just with a couple clicks of the button, and it seems to work really well. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it as far as this review on this mod application. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed it. If it helps you out, give us a thumbs up. And make sure you go over and you give Gonzalo a thank you. And, hey, if I earned your subscription today, don't forget to hit that bell icon for notifications. And also don't forget, I've got a playlist in the top right-hand side of the screen. And as I always say, I am my usual me. You be your usual you. And we'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.